Baby, when I look in your eyes,
okay, I can see, so now I can talk.
I can see you as a child. The river gives us every good thing, and then take it all away.
Good morning.
Me away.
I wish I could be one of those aesthetic cute girlies for morning routines, but that's just not me.
Me away from you. I feel like I knew you then, when I was a little boy.
Coffee time. As soon as I start getting in the mood to go to sleep, I'm like, oh, now I can dream about my morning coffee. I didn't make regular coffee. Let me show you guys what I've been using lately. Oh, that's not it. I got just this Cafe Listo, like, instant coffee from this grocery store I went to a couple weeks ago. And it's pretty good. It tastes just like the Starbucks instant coffee to me. So, no complaints. I know it's a heavy topic. A lot of people don't like instant coffee, but this has been attached to my hip. I don't know how I just got to the entire conversation because I have this going on in the background. I don't usually like listen or watch, like I watch Kinsey Elizabeth like a little bit, and I used to be like a big fan of hers, but I don't usually watch it that much anymore. But her episodes with Dom are so funny. I think Dom is like the funniest person ever. But anyway, so that's what I'm watching. Put my lemonade in here last night, so I'm gonna have to rinse this out. Welcome to the masterclass of being a being a psychologist, being a psychopath. Now listen, she's sober, she's zen, she's going through a lot right now, but when I'm at my best, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing, okay? I'm waking up at like 5:30, getting up. I'm coming here. I've got my morning coffee probably about like 30 minutes after I wake up because today's different because it's a little later. So I'm drinking my morning coffee straight. But I try to wait if I'm doing like an early morning routine. But the first thing I do is typically the ice roll before we get into this like psychopath 5 a.m. morning routine. This all began, like this was born when I was working at SoulCycle and I was in my Ed Milet era, my like motivational speaker era. Don't want to talk about it. But yeah, so this is where this like crazy routine started. So yeah. Step 1 is going to be making the coffee. Step 2 is going to be the ice rolling. Like, this is the most important. Especially someone with allergies, with this pollen in the air. This has been saving, and it's like, this is so gross, but I can feel my like drainage. Like I can feel the lymphatic drainage in the back of my throat when I do this, and it feels so good. I only wish that I had the Skinny Confidential version of this, because this ice like fades so fast. I got this at the dollar section. So the Skinny Confidential version of this, which is like, I guess it's like aluminum. It's much nicer. It's the nicest ice roll I've ever had. I still can't believe it. I got it for Christmas or something, but it's $100. But it is so worth it to me. Anyway, if you don't want to spend that much, they have this one at Target for like $5 in the dollar section, or maybe like $3. But it just feels so good, especially to the eyes. Now, if you're like me and sometimes you're going through the emotional stuff, you are going to wake up with your eyes swollen, and that's where these guys come in really big handy. But I'm only halfway joking. I haven't done that in probably like a month. I just like could write a dissertation about eye rolling and how much it has made me feel better. Oh, best feeling in the world. I just feel so calm and refreshed. Okay, back to the like crazy routine. She is the number one. Yeah. I do just have to yap about this book for a minute. I've had this book since I started the Film Academy, and I've taken my time in it. Oops. There's my grandma. And I'm still only like, I'm less than halfway through. I didn't pick it up until probably like a couple months ago and start like really reading it. I had read some of it. But everyone I talked to in film, and coming from a film girly, a creative girly, an editor girly, if you are anything like in the realm of creativity at all, like this book is so good. And I read these chapters and I'm like, oh my god, how is he seeing inside my brain? But anyway, so I am gonna read this and then chat about it with you guys. God, this chapter, y'all, I'm gonna throw this camera across the room. It just keeps overheating. Sorry for the change in quality, you guys. My camera's like acting up, so I'm just gonna talk to you guys. So we're gonna use the phone for a second. This chapter's so good and so important. I know I probably sound like a little woo-woo right now, but I love this book for many reasons, but it has like little sayings in between like each chapter. This one says, taking a wrong turn allows you to see landscapes you wouldn't have otherwise seen. And I think, like, especially for me, it's so much in life, I get so scared about failing at something that I forget it's so important, because if you don't try, you'll never know. And this chapter is try everything, and it's just like such an important reminder. And I am so grateful because this class changed my life. I took a class in college, and it's a mandatory class you have to take to do fashion, or I think it's like fashion, interior design, and architecture. Like all of them have to take it. It's called creative problem solving, but it's basically an entire class where you get divided into groups and you creatively solve problems. And it's basic like level stuff. Like it's not anything crazy. It's literally like 1,000 level class, but it's so important, and it changed my way of thinking and problem solving for the rest of my life. And I feel like one of the most important things you can have is creative problem thinking, creative problem solving, whatever. To just try whatever and see what lands, and like no idea is a bad idea. And I think it can be so beneficial, especially when you're in a creative space and not in a like analytical, like, you know, like left brain versus right brain type job. And, you know, you're going to do things that are going to fail. Don't try those crazy ideas. You're never going to know if that might be the next it thing. So anyway, that's kind of what this chapter is about trying everything and not being scared because of failure, and how important it is, especially when you're in a creative career. So I just love this book. Okay. I also forgot this. I have a like daily calendar. This one's good. It says, these days it seems like almost all of us are too serious. And for real, life is not that serious. When I see people getting like embarrassed for some little thing, like, oh my God, no one's thinking about you. That's right. No one's thinking about you. No one's thinking about you as much as you're thinking about you. Life is short. Embrace the weirdness. Like, go do something crazy. Do something that heals like your inner child. Anyway. Okay. We finished. Now we're on to the next book. I guess I could read this to you because it's not that long. Day 14. Move toward the people who expand your perimeter of possibility, who believe in your potential just a little bit more than your reality. Move toward the people who remind you of the person you know you're meant to be, the ones who stretch your soul and make you feel something real. Move toward the people who remind you of what you contain, who help you fall a little more in love with life. Move toward the people who energize you more than they drain you. These little signs are not so little, and they are the markers of your soulmates in all forms they come. Oh my God, that is so good. And if you don't have someone like that in your life, I hope you will one day. I do, and I'm so grateful. Okay, here's me planning this. I'm like going through, I'm gonna brainstorm today and like look through YouTube videos and stuff, and do some SEO stuff, looking for videos I can film while I'm out from my surgery, just because obviously I'm not gonna be doing like a lot like days in my life, like I'm just gonna be around the house. So yeah, anyway, I am going to journal. What is today, the 17th?
Baby, when I look in your eyes, I can see you as a child. The river gives us every good thing, and then it takes it all away. Don't take me away.
Okay, it is much later, and typically I do my morning routine, then I might watch like some YouTube, and either I write or I edit, work on video ideas, that type of stuff for probably like an hour or two. It's easy, especially on my days off, to get sucked in with editing because I can just sit down and just like go to town. So today I just had to finish up adding graphics and music and stuff, because I have like a system in editing. And so I did that. I exported it. It's now uploaded. I think I'm gonna make it live today. Usually I do Sunday, Wednesday, yeah. But I didn't have time to film videos earlier in the week. So I think this week I'm gonna do Thursday, Tuesday maybe, or Thursday, Monday. Yeah, Thursday, Monday, but my go-to is typically Sunday. So yeah, you guys will be watching this next week, probably around the time I'm getting my surgery done, which is terrifying. I can't even think about it. But anywho, I'm gonna finish doing the SEO and the tags and everything for this video. I actually like how the thumbnail came out, but I might have to move some stuff around because I forgot that it's gonna show like the time and stuff in the corners. So yeah, see, it kind of like blocks my face, so we might have to work on that.
How did you find me? The silver lining. I was blinded by the dark till you showed me where to start. Whatever the wind blows.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome to this week's video. I don't know what it is yet, but I have a feeling it's book related. By the time you're watching this, I've already had my surgery, So, hi, I'm in recovery. Today, I just like literally praying, manifesting anything I can to never have to feel this pain again because I am in so much pain, but that's not the point. It's not the point. The point is we're unboxing book of the month. I wore my cute little Kate Spade. Oh, I don't think the autofocus is working. I blew, like, with my round brush, blew my hair out this morning. Wow, this is what she looks like when she wears hair and makeup. Good to know. Good to know. I can't believe how long my hair is. I keep going back and forth if I want to add layers and keep length, or if I just want to chop it off again because I know I really want to chop it off. So we're gonna think about it. Because I'm so excited because I got a book. I did get a book that I've been wanting, but oh my god, so cute. It says born to read books, forced to read emails. Absolutely loving that. Matches my outfit. I love that. Okay, anyway. The book itself is Wedding People, which I'm so excited about. I listened to this audiobook, but I wanted to like reread it physically and like annotate and stuff. And it's just a book that like I want to have in my library because it is one of my 5-star reads from this year. If you guys have not read this, I thought it was like such an overhyped book talk book, but I can confirm it is not. It is beautiful. It has all the things. It has the perfect amount of like grief and sadness mixed with humor and lightness, but trigger warning, it does deal with like the topic of suicide. So if you can't read anything about that, then don't read it. But once you get through, I don't know how to say it, I feel like spoiling it, but once you get through that part, no one is unalived. I'm trying to use the words that YouTube won't flag, but so good. Anywho, it says, was it the winner or was it, no, it's a finalist. It was a Lolly finalist for Book of the Month last year. So, anyhow, I'm gonna go now, eat my dinner. Just got home from work and it's 8:45. I'm so dead. Anyway, see you guys later.